really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. Hey, little lady said you feel the same, but I don't believe the word you say.
Saw it. Fred's cold, but you know, I really like the cold, so that actually feels really good.
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay.
Alright,
I don't
so
think you're here to stay.
got a little new list now for Hollow Bash prep. Got the trans brace, wire power steering, oil cooler plus fix the little oil leak, install the turbo plus the wastegate, align the car, 5mm rack spacer, bolt check. Ooh, I need to add shifter. Anything else? Let me just do a quick walk around. Oh, I gotta mount some tires. I actually have to get some tires. I need to add a hole in the bumper for the new tow hook. These nice eBay fake OMP. Pretty flashy, I like it. Oh, I gotta install my clutch pedal. I should do that tonight. And I think that's good. Alright, well, I want to do my shifter tonight. Maybe wire the power steering. The power steering actually works. I did all the plumbing the other day, and then like I quick wired it. So it actually takes a couple seconds for it to prime. So when I start the car, it's not going to be like power steering instant, but once it's primed, the connection lost on the battery negative. But yeah, once the I mean, it does work while it's priming. Super easy. I can do it with one finger. I'm pretty pumped about this because before, even with the power steering pump that I had on the beams, it never worked while the car was standing still, so that's already a good sign. It's actually pretty short lines, like maybe 1.5 feet to the rack right there, and then back up. The plan is for maybe in the winter to stick the pump in the trunk, just to have more space in the engine bay and have more weight in the rear. But yeah, it works really good. I mean, you don't really need power steering once you get going. It's for sure the only reason why I would say you would want power steering is while drifting, especially with like big tires in the front. It's just the feel in the steering wheel. If you have no power steering, it's a little hard to bring it back when you're full lock, but it's not too hard.
No, I don't think you're here to stay, no. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you, yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you, yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night, forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say.
As you can see, now we have room to put a filter right here. I'm also gonna have to remake the external wastegate pipe that goes out the hood. Since we tilted the wastegate down, it changes the angle, so can't go straight shot, otherwise it would have been through the firewall. Also, I think we're gonna not run the oil cooler for the dyno and this last event, since I want to make a bracket that comes off here somewhere down and put it here. There's a lot of room here to put my oil cooler. The only problem is I gotta get new lines made for it. to pass around and come inside here, but I don't have time for that. So the oil cooler is going to be a no-go. Oil cooler. I did fix the oil leak though. That's good. Also, I think we're going to say fuck it to the trans brace before the dyno also. I did, however, wire in the power steering. So that's done. I just need to buy a switch for it. Alright. I didn't film much because I was too busy working and there was a lot of complications. Let's turn this on. So, the car is ready, pretty much, except for one thing, which I forgot that he wanted me to do this. So I got to take this cover off, this pulley, crank pulley, casing, and the timing belt completely off, because I need to get access to the Kigley 12-tooth crank trigger wheel that I bought last year. Last year. The reason is getting a lot of weird readings with the cam sensor, so he wants to run it right off the crank. So by removing, that's it. I have to remove one tooth on it. So by removing one tooth, he'll be able to say, and the way he told me to do it is you put it exactly at top dead center, and then you reverse it 120 degrees, and whatever tooth is on the sensor, you cut off that tooth. So now he'll be able to say top dead center, missing one tooth, 120-ish degree before top dead center, and then he'll be able to play with the tune to get it exactly perfect. Other thing, I got a filter. Oh shit! So I initially installed the turbo. Me and Palmer, we welded that piece down there. I kind of realized I fucked up and that I had placed it too much at an angle like this. So what I needed to do was I took the rest of the bar, and at work I got this big chop saw and I just chopped a bunch of stuff. So I got these little pie cuts and then I stacked them. You can even, I rotated one so it would go a different direction. As you can see, it kind of goes up and then like that way. So it's not a big angle, but just enough. And unfortunately I had to cut a bigger hole in my hood, and I'm kind of disappointed because it's actually, this used to be where the old one used to be, and now it's like here. So I cut like way too much. I thought since the pipe was a little bit longer that it would like the pipe would be needing to come more here, but it's actually pretty straight now, so it's, yeah. Anyways, this winter what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this hole up completely. I'll probably be making an aluminum circle with a hole in it, making it really nice. I was also thinking of making like slits here like this or something like that. And then I need to fiberglass shut that hole over there, because this is not a JZ. Where's your JZ, bro? You can do some burnouts, bro. My JZ, bro. Next thing that I did was inside the cockpit. Let's take this off. So what I did here, this is high boost, low boost. So the tune's going to be set at low boost. I don't know whatever spring pressure is in the wastegate. I think it's like 12 or 15 pounds, something like that. And then when I flip this switch, it's connected to a ground that's going to go to the ECU, and ECU is going to say from this pin, ground, make boost, whatever, 25, 26. So we'll stick that down. I also added this one up here. Boop, boop. This one is power steering, so I can run the power steering without actually even turning on the car. So we got ignition, fans, diff cooler is actually fuel pump, lights, wiper, power steering, and then high-low boost. I also fixed my clutch pedal. I welded the top plate, and it feels really good actually right now. So I don't want to touch it. I hope it stays good. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I added this strap binder just so it would stop from going forward and hitting my my panel like this so it stays there, and then just give it a slight tug and it locks. Tug and it locks. What I'll do probably is I'll add a spring back here that holds it and welds it here so it doesn't have to have something ugly like this. I made a new shifter. And I can actually put it in fifth. Reverse. Feels good compared to what I had before. 4-star Dragon Ball Z shifter. Thank you, Nitrogen 7. So, shifter is done. Turbo install is done. Oil cooler, we're saying fuck it for now. Trans brace, I'll probably say fuck it. Bolt check is what I'm going to do after the tune. The tune is actually on Tuesday. This Tuesday coming up. So it's Friday right now, and the tune is on Tuesday, so in a couple days. So I got to do the 12 tooth, 1 delete. And what else? I think that's it. Yeah. Before hollow bash, I definitely want to do that bolt check. I want to add a plate. To my shifter. Ooh, a couple of other things. I fixed my oil leak. This fitting and the fitting underneath on the oil filter housing, I hadn't put any Teflon tape, so that's why it was dripping. Other thing is I had damaged my oil filter, so I bought a new K&N oil filter. I stole the Spectre air filter off my girlfriend's E46. Oh, another thing, big thing. I'm so glad I did this today. This is the new throttle body holder, I guess. Before it used to be underneath, and like, it's because the guy that welded my intake, what he did was he installed the throttle body 90 degrees out for some reason, so this was underneath. The problem with that is he welded the bracket underneath, so even if I clocked it, I wasn't able to install the throttle cable because there was no bracket. Now I decided today, I took some angle, I chopped it, I curved it so it nice and smooth and clears. Then I welded an extra little bracket and drilled a hole, and yeah, it works good. Also, now I have access to the BIS screw. This is what you adjust your idle with. So you adjust your tension on the throttle here so your cable is nice and tight but not like opened at all. That's not how you adjust your idle. Just your idle with the BIS screw. So my idle was a little bit too low. So what I did was I opened up the BIS screw a bit, and then I got my idle, I'm going to say, in the 1200 to 1300. I didn't plug the, I can't plug my laptop anymore on it since for the high-low boost. My tuner said use, so this is like the serial port USB. And it goes into this little connector here. So he wanted it to be all like one harness, so I did that for him. Hopefully he's happy with that. So yeah, the idle was a little low. So as soon as I would turn on the fan, the car would die. Another thing is I had broken my coolant temp sensor when I took it out. It's all the way back here, this little thing. So I put a coolant temp sensor that I had in my box, and I guess it's not good because so as soon as I turn the key, it goes to like max hot, so that means that the sensor is not good. So I know I sold Ryan a little adapter for the that I used to have on the beams for the coolant temp, and I gave him a brand new sensor even though he had a brand new sensor in his car. So I just messaged him, I'm like, hey bro, can you help a brother out because my sensor don't work. Yeah, it was hot and crazy today. We had multiple, what was it, hurricane warnings. It was crazy. Tomorrow's going to be nice, and Sunday's going to be nice too. So I'm going to take the opportunity tomorrow morning, take out the car. I'm going to give it a little wash. I might do the wash on my parents since the water doesn't stain. My water leaves like little stains. You got to use like a special soap, which I don't have because I don't give a shit about aesthetics. But I did go through a mud puddle the other day when I was doing my donut, so I want to clean the front of the car because as you can see right now, it's a little muddy. I like it when my car looks good. So I'm charging the battery. I checked when I started the car before. It was like 15 something. I'm gonna check it again tomorrow to make sure it's not like 16 or whatever, and like the alternator's actually fucked. Right now it should be good. I think it was 15.3 or 15.6. I don't know how, if 15.6 is too high. It might be 15.6 because the battery was pretty much dead, so that might be why it was like overcharging. Apart from that, everything else is pretty much done. See more of this beautiful baby very soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.
I don't really give a damn what they say, and now you know it. Hey, little lady said you feel the same, but I don't believe a word you say, 'cause I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it, tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night, forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say, and now you know it. I feel like you're lying, trying to be real but you seem so fake. I'm so over trying to move on but you're in my way. I'm so over trying to move on but you're in my way. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night, forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say, and now you know it.